Yo, what is up, you guys? We're back with another Forge Master video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about all about Ascensions, because I don't know why, but I keep getting videos about this, and I don't know, like, people just don't understand, like, how it works, and, like, it might be a little confusing, so I'm praying that this video fully breaks down everything you need to know about it, what you don't need to know, how to prepare for it, how to get there, like, I don't know, it's just everything that talks about Ascensions, because there's been a lot of confusion for some reason. In my previous videos, I've been trying to explain it, trying to break it down, but I haven't really like gone too deep into it. So maybe hopefully after this video there's no more questions about it. But anyway, before this video starts, the subscriber count has been going crazy. I think the last 2 days I've been getting like 50 plus subscribers, and on average it's been like, I don't know, 5 subscribers. So you guys have been killing it. I checked recently, I went from 6% that's not subscribed all the way down to 84% that's not subscribed that watches my videos. So yeah, if you guys could absolutely hit that subscribe button. The support has been absolutely insane, especially the past couple of days. I mean, you guys are loving the update, and yeah, I'm just trying to make as many videos as I can. I'm just going over just like the specifics, and yeah, I do have channel memberships too. If you guys want to consider becoming a member, it supports the channel a lot. But yeah, like I say all the time, watching the videos all the way through is more than enough. So anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into the ascensions. Now, there's 4 like main specific things that you can ascend, right? You can ascend your skills, your pets, your mounts, and then your gear as well. And all 4 things are ascended differently, right? Like these 4 pillars are not together. They're like their own little ascensions. So if you guys look closely, I'm able to ascend my pets. If I get this to level 100, like if I go all the way up here, I'll be able to ascend my skills. And then same thing with the mounts. If I get this all the way up to 100, which I would imagine the mounts is going to take the longest, that's when I'm able to ascend my mounts. Now with the gear, I need to be all the way up to Forge 35 to ascend the gear. So that means I basically need a full set of quantum gear to ascend my thing, right? To ascend my gear. And I would imagine that's going to take the longest over the mounts and then the skills, pets, and stuff. So all that's going to just take a lot of time. Now, how do you like get to max level, right? So they changed it recently. It used to be a lot more difficult, but I guess using that is a bad example. But yeah, if you go here, so you notice that it's 30 out of 110. Before being around like level 80 something, it was like 30 out of like, I don't know, 300, right? It was way more than what it was originally. So they've reduced it significantly. So it is easier to get to level 100, but I mean, if you're just not there yet, it's just going to take some time. Now keep in mind, I'm probably assuming most of you guys have a bunch of skill tickets saved for war, for like from previous easy wars where you don't need to spend them to get points. So you should probably be close to ascending. Now you're probably wondering, I have 125,000. How do I get that, and why am I not ascending? Well, that's a great question. First of all, I've been playing the game for a while, so you just gotta win wars all the time. Just stack up resources. As soon as you get higher morale, and I guess now that the mythic strafes and mythic drone, now that you got like those mythics, then they got buffed. It's worth getting all 3 mythics. But as soon as you get all 3 mythics, then literally I would just highly recommend don't spend any more skill tickets until it's time for war to get those specific points. And yeah, you can just save up for Ascensions, right? But yeah, the reason I haven't gotten to level 100 yet, even though I probably could, is because of war, and it just saves a lot of points. And winning war, it should be like your main priority as a team and as a clan, right? So save these skill tickets until war, and then when you're able to ascend, let's say I'm like at 100, level 100, right? And I'm like, for example, like I'm at level 100, but I haven't ascended in pets. That's for a very specific reason, right? So when you ascend for each pillar, you get to keep your resources for the next ascension. So if I'm at level 100 right now, I would be able to keep 125 skill tickets, or 125,000 skill tickets for the next ascension. So that's very important to keep in mind, right? Now with the pets, same thing. I'm at a level 100. I have 2,000 little like broken egg hatches things, summoned eggs or whatever you call them. I can save all 2,000. Like if I hit ascend, I save all 2,000 for the next ascension, and I can use that 2000 to burn through, like to get through level 1 all the way up to like level 30 maybe, and then I think level 40 is legendaries. So I plan on saving as many of these little pet hatches things as much as I can, so I don't have to be stuck in the commons, I don't have to be stuck in the epics, the rares, like all those things. I could just easily burn through all of them, level up, level up, level up, keep summoning until I get to the legendaries, and that's the goal for each pillar. You want to just save up. Excuse me, yeah, I kind of just woke up. So you want to save up as much as you can until you get the next, or until you can burn through all of, like, the bad level pets, right? So that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. Save up, like, I don't know, 20,000 of these, like, little egg hatches. That's multiple weeks, and ascend at the same time. Now, also keep in mind, it is possibly worth it to not ascend each pillar at the same time. Now, what does that mean? Like, if you're gonna ascend your pets, maybe hold off on the skills just for now, because although you could save each resources at the same time, you're gonna want to focus on like one ascension at once, right? Like, so if I'm gonna do pets, then I want to get that to like maxed out, or not maxed out. You want to get that to like legendary pets minimum for the double substats, until like you do skills. And it just makes it a little bit easier to like not get confused about anything. If you wanted to do it at the same time, you absolutely could, but you know, saving up all those resources, it's going to be a little challenging for war, because you're going to burn through like as many points as you can, and you might use more points than you don't need to. So like, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. It's worth doing one pillar at the same time, because when you do ascend, pretty much all of these skill tickets, like level 49 common meat, and then like I don't know, level 28 warm, and level 3 higher morale, all of that goes away, and you're going to be stuck on like whatever dungeon you're in, so you can't progress in that. Or for example, you're gonna burn through all of your tickets to level up your skills as much as you can, when you could be saving those skills for war, for those points, and it's just like less resources that you can use for war. So I like try to base off the ascensions in war, because the points is probably like the most important thing you can consider doing, right? Because the war points is how you get the most amount of resources as you can within the amount of time you're playing. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you guys are not confused. It's kind of hard to showcase it, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Now, like I said, with the pets, once you ascend your pets, you're going to lose all of your mythic pets, your ultimates, your legendaries, which is sucks a lot. But you do get to keep your egg hatching things. So when you lose all these pets, you're not going to be able to progress in the dungeons anymore. You're just going to have to sit sweep blast for multiple weeks or however long it takes. You're not going to have all of these like little egg things that's saved for war. So you're going to have way less points. So it's just something to consider, right? But before you ascend, you want to make sure you save up as many of the pet hatching broken egg things as much as you can, just to summon as much as you can and level up as much as you can for the legendaries. Like I said, I plan on doing around 20,000, because that's like what, a month worth of saving. So it's probably gonna take a while. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think around that time I should be close to Forge 35. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes. But the more you save, the better you are. Now, same with the clock winders, like the mount tickets and stuff. You want to get this to level 100 and then save a ton of mounts. You want to save every single week. Be around like, I don't know, 20,000 mount tickets until you can just burn through commons, rares, epics, and hopefully hit the legendaries for the double substats, because that is very, very important. Now, with the gear-wise, though, once you get to 35 and you get to level 1 commons, you still get the double substats, so it's not really recommended to save up all of your gold, all of your hammers. Like, as soon as you hit 35, you just want to ascend immediately, because you don't get more hammers, you don't get more gold from the higher the forge you are. It just might be a little bit less beneficial because you can't progress in this anymore, but as soon as you, like, get through all of them, then you should be able to progress later, because I think once you get to like Quantum, it's a little bit better than Underworld, or I don't exactly know how that works, but that's just something to consider. So that's about Ascensions. Hopefully that kind of made sense. Now I do want to talk about like what these guys are doing. Like, for example, Rolling Baby already has a queue. He's probably spent like at least 100,000 plus overall in the game, with the just amount of money that he's been spending and dropping with just gems. And yeah, this guy is fully maxed out, with a pretty much a fully maxed out melee build, 1.34 Q, is just insane. He's not like fully maxed out because he could get mythic pets, but like I said, the reason he doesn't have mythic pets yet is because he didn't save a bunch of the head or the egg hatching things, so that kind of skewed with his progression just a little bit. But I'm assuming with money he could get to mythic pets whenever he wants. Just he has to buy these like pet deals and stuff. So yeah, so I'm highly unlikely that he's like stuck right now, but if he did end up saving, he would have been at like mythic pets immediately. And then same thing with his skills. He would be, I think he's able to ascend this like as soon as whenever he wants to. So yeah, this guy can definitely progress even more with his mythic pets and stuff. And yeah, I don't know, we'll just see how that well, I don't even know, dude. This guy's just insane, dude. He can even get this to like Ascension 3. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's pretty much it about Ascensions. Is there anything else? Yeah, okay, so I do want to go over the Discord patch notes just briefly, because it is pretty beneficial to understand like what everything is going over in like writing. So hopefully that kind of like clears up more questions. If you guys haven't already, the Discord server is in the link in the description, so highly recommend at least taking advantage of it. Clicking the link and just rereading all the release notes, patch notes, tips and guides and stuff. So, and if you have any questions, just go in the chat and then ask a question, and I bet within a minute or maybe like less than 2 minutes, someone will respond and ask the question. So yeah, anyway, shout out Discord, and let's move on. So yeah, so we already know about all of this. I covered pretty much all of that. You're free to spend resources however you want. Yep. So, okay, I want to talk about this. What you keep and what you reset. Gold and hammers. So, what does that mean? You can save up all of these hammers. I'm at 38,000. You're probably wondering why I haven't even upgraded. I'm also at 11 million gold, so I could get this to like max, like probably forge 34, I guess, or maybe even max out 35 with the amount of gold I have. So I don't really need to spend my hammers to get better underworld or even like a very low mythic, or I mean divine chance, because it's very low. So I'm just gonna wait until like forge 33, I guess, to start burning hammers, because I don't need gold anymore. I just have an excess amount, and it's just and my forge is like very cheap, and it's cheaper because of the update. So yeah, I'm gonna just save up all my hammers, save up all my gold, and use my gems for the what's it called, the tech tree, and probably do the forge. I'll probably end up gonna forge, like just spam using gems on this, the forge timer upgrade cost, because that is very beneficial now. It helps you progress a lot quicker than probably what most people are progressing with. So yeah, we'll see what I do with the gems. Actually, I don't know, maybe you know what, I think I'm not gonna gem that. I don't know, I still have a lot of time to decide, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, the forge upgrade timer cost used to be pretty useless. Now it's very broken, so take advantage of that. So yeah, that covered hammers, gold, gems, skill tickets, yep, and then clock winders and dungeon keys. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Wait, no. It doesn't say we keep the pet hatching eggs. But I'm assuming it does, because it also doesn't say you reset it. Huh. Okay. It sets eggs, but it doesn't seem like it means, like, I think it just means these eggs, not like the currency things or whatever. Huh. Yeah, I'm a little confused. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't think I'm wrong. I don't know. And then main battle progress will not be reset too, so that means that I will be stuck in hard 2-1 for a very long time if I reset. But I won't lose any of this stuff, which is great. So yeah, that's just something to consider. Yep, tech tree won't be reset. Some tech nodes will be adjusted, yep. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything with that. Now you're probably wondering just how to ascend the quickest. I mean, honestly, you just gotta play the game. Like, just win wars. That's gonna give you the most resources, so definitely take advantage of that. But it seems like I covered everything about Ascensions. Hopefully there's no more questions, but if there is, say something in the comments, and hopefully I can answer as many questions as I can. But anyway, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.